John F. Kennedy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it. And there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment. That I do not intend to permit to the extent that it's in my control. And no official of my administration, whether his rank is high or low, civilian or military, should interpret my words here tonight as an excuse to censor the news, to stifle dissent, to cover up our mistakes, or to withhold from the press and the public the facts they deserve to know. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published.
Je suppose que pour l'instant tu te sens un peu comme Alice, tombée dans le terrier du lapin blanc. Tu as le regard d'un homme prêt à croire tout ce qu'il voit parce qu'il s'attend à s'éveiller à tout moment. Et paradoxalement, ce n'est pas tout à fait faux. Crois-tu en la destinée, Néo?
Non.
Et pourquoi?
Parce que je n'aime pas l'idée de ne pas être aux commandes de ma vie.
Bien sûr, et je suis fait pour te comprendre. Je vais te dire pourquoi tu es là. Tu es là parce que tu as un savoir que tu ne t'expliques pas, mais qui t'habite. Un savoir que tu as ressenti toute ta vie. Tu sais que le monde ne tourne pas rond sans comprendre pourquoi, mais tu le sais, comme un implant dans ton esprit. De quoi te rendre malade. C'est ce sentiment qui t'a amené jusqu'à moi. Sais-tu exactement de quoi je parle?
De la matrice.
Est-ce que tu veux également savoir ce qu'elle est? La matrice est universelle. Elle est omniprésente. Elle est avec nous ici, en ce moment même. Tu la vois chaque fois que tu regardes par la fenêtre ou lorsque tu allumes la télévision. Tu ressens sa présence quand tu pars au travail, quand tu vas à l'église ou quand tu paies tes factures. Elle est le monde qu'on superpose à ton regard pour t'empêcher de voir la vérité.
Quelle vérité?
Le fait que tu es un esclave, Néo. Comme tous les autres, tu es né enchaîné. Le monde est une prison où il n'y a ni espoir, ni saveur, ni odeur. Une prison pour ton esprit. Si tu veux découvrir ce qu'est la matrice, tu devras l'explorer toi-même. Tu ne pourras plus faire marche arrière. Choisis la pilule bleue et tout s'arrête. Après, tu pourras faire de beaux rêves et penser ce que tu veux. Choisis la pilule rouge, tu restes au pays des merveilles. Et on descend avec le lapin blanc au fond du gouffre.
From the shadows, they have engineered every major war, revolution and recession. They learnt the secret arts of the Kabbalah, an ancient form of Jewish magic, along with its dark rites and rituals.
We're not talking about the Freemasons that live across the street from you. We're talking about a worldwide fraternal organization that is powerful enough and wise enough to operate behind all governments in the world.
There is a secret word, the name of the true Masonic God. This name is Yarbulon. Yarbulon is really an alternative name for the devil.
The Nazi Black Ops program, incredible high technology efforts, some of which appear to be the control of gravity itself. I believe we're building toward a mass, carefully manufactured fake event. They are going to basically fake out the world.
Now what are they really? Do they really want you to know what they are? No, they want you to know what they want. You know, how their idea that they want to spread is something of a pre-constructed idea, which is disinformation. It's not the real thing. If you knew what these entities were, you will not even touch them. You will just drop the other way. Because the moment you call them UFO, you are doing exactly what the enemy wants to do.
People confuse Judaism and Zionism. They consider it one and the same. In actuality, it is the diametric opposite.
You opened up the Human Rights Watch report that says that Israel committed humanitarian crimes and crimes against humanity. You opened up the Amnesty International report, they say the same thing.
If only enough Jews can be exposed to the truth of history about the 1967 war in particular, they will end their silence.
You know, the idea that they're targeting Hamas is belied by your own news coverage. You've all seen the babies being carried into the hospital.
This media is here and designed to make sure that they ask no critical questions, to make sure that the only thing that they are concerned about is having a good time. The only thing they're concerned about is acquiring more and more material things. And so that is why today, one of the struggles that you have as young people, that when you want to do different events and you want to talk about real issues, you have the struggle of many of your peers who've been so conditioned in this matrix that they would rather party than listen to the truth. But you have the responsibility of helping to wake them up. And fortunately, you do not need a whole bunch of people to do it. Because once you have the truth, it doesn't matter how many people you have. You have quality people. You have quality people. You have quality people. You have quality people.
La matrice est un système, Néo. Et ce système est notre ennemi. Quand on est à l'intérieur, qu'est-ce qu'on voit partout? Des hommes d'affaires, des enseignants, des avocats, des charpentiers. C'est avec leur esprit qu'on communique pour essayer de les sauver. Mais en attendant, tous ces gens font quand même partie de ce système. Ce qui fait d'eux nos ennemis. Ce qu'il faut que tu comprennes, c'est que pour la plupart, ils ne sont pas prêts à se laisser démancher. Bon nombre d'entre eux sont tellement inconscients et désespérément dépendants du système qu'ils vont jusqu'à se battre pour le protéger. Est-ce que tu m'écoutes, Néo? Ou est-ce que tu regardes cette femme en robe? Je ne t'offre que la vérité, rien de plus.